Part 44. As long as I stay in the Empress Palace, I am invincible. Author, New Di. Chapter 431. Host, because of the long distance, although we can contact, the consumption is huge and the contact time will be extremely short. Also, the contact may be interrupted at any time, so please pay attention. The system reminded Ye Chen. Ye Chen nodded slightly and asked the most important question first. In the Hongmen universe, Luo Hongjian was practicing in her master's dojo. After following her master, she improved a lot faster and now has reached the top level of the Bianhua realm. This cultivation is weaker than Ye Chen, but it is almost the same as Zi Lanyan. Hongjian. The moment the system successfully contacted Luo Hongjian, Ye Chen's voice sounded in Luo Hongjian's mind. Hongjian, which supreme universe are you in? Luo Hongjian was stunned and woke up from her practice. Husband, is it you? Husband, I am in the Hongmen universe. Luo Hongjian hurriedly said in her mind, the voice just now did not seem to be an auditory hallucination. Hongjian is me, where are you in the Hongmen universe, are you safe? Ye Chen said immediately. Luo Hongjian hurriedly said, Husband, I'm here. Just after saying a few words, Ye Chen and Luo Hongjian's contact was directly interrupted. Both Luo Hongjian and Ye Chen lost their sense. Ye Chen cursed in his heart. System, what's the situation? You just said a few words. The system said, Host, the distance is affected by various factors. System, can you re-establish the connection? The system said, Host, the factors affecting the connection have not disappeared, and it is temporarily impossible to contact. Damn. Ye Chen was helpless. He secretly thanked that he asked Luo Hongjian where she was at the first time. Hongmeng Supreme Universe. Ye Chen muttered in his heart. He gradually felt relieved. In fact, knowing this news is enough for him at present. Even if he knew more news, he couldn't go to Hongmen Universe immediately, and through the eternal red dust rope, he knew that Luo Hongjian was in a stable mood. For the time being, Luo Hongjian should not be in danger. Husband. On the Hongmen Universe side, Luo Hongjian murmured to herself, and her eyes showed a deep longing. It should be my husband just now. Although the contact time was short, my husband already knows that I am in the Hongmen universe. In addition, my husband can contact me, so my husband's strength should have increased a lot. And since he can contact me just now, my husband will definitely be able to contact me in the future. The contact was interrupted. Luo Hongjian was very upset at first, but she gradually calmed down. My husband should have reached the level of Chang Shengju now. I wonder if he has reached the level of Bianhua. I will hurry up to upgrade to Liulai realm. I wonder if I can ask Master to let me leave. Luo Hongjian thought in her heart. After a while, Luo Hongjian calmed down and started practicing again. She felt that her current strength should be higher than Ye Chen. If Ye Chen came to find her, she would have to protect Ye Chen and Luo Yudi and the others. Luo Hongjian never thought that although Ye Chen was not in the Supreme Universe, his cultivation was close to the top level of Liulai realm at this time. Without amplification, Ye Chen's strength is 6 or 7 times that of the top Liulai realm, but his cultivation has not yet reached the top Liulai realm. Ye Chen estimated that when his cultivation reaches the top Liulai realm, his combat power should be able to reach 9 times the top Liulai realm. Supreme Wayne, tell me all the important news you know about yourself, about Solomon, about the Titan universe or other universes. Ye Chen came to Supreme Wayne and said in a calm voice. Supreme Wayne didn't know that a large number of other strong men in Solomon had died at this moment. You are delusional. Ye Chen, it will not be good for you to offend our Solomon like this. Supreme Wayne said sternly, let us go, we Solomon can ignore the previous one. Although you have a certain strength, you can't be our Solomon's opponent. Yachen's mind moved, and in an instant, the bodies of 100,000 strong men arrived nearby. The bodies piled up like a mountain. Supreme Wayne, I will kill the first 300,000. If you don't say anything later or I'm not satisfied, you will kill 100,000 every half an incense stick. Yachen said lightly. Supreme Wayne has a system, and he is one of the most important masters in Solomon. His status can be ranked in the top 3, and he knows the most core secrets of Solomon. You. Supreme Wayne's face was extremely ugly. Among the 100,000 dead masters, there are top immortals, and the rest of the immortal masters are hundreds. There are acquaintances of Supreme Wayne among them. Supreme Wayne, every time 100,000 die, the rest of the masters will also say that maybe you don't need to speak at that time, and you will be killed by your Solomon masters. Yachen said lightly. Supreme Wayne gritted his teeth and didn't speak, and half an incense stick passed quickly. The bodies of another 100,000 masters appeared. Wayne Supreme's eyes were bloodshot, and he roared, "You won, I say." At this time, Wayne Supreme's cultivation was only restricted by 9/10, so it was no problem for him to send a message to Yachen. A huge amount of information quickly poured into Yachen's mind. Wayne Supreme didn't know that the other strong men had died, and Li Qinzhou and others had already pledged allegiance to Yachen. He didn't dare to adulterate the information he sent to Yachen. 5 minutes later, Wayne Supreme's message ended. In just 5 minutes, he sent a lot of information to Yachen. It involves a lot of confidential information. Yachen, if some of the information I gave you is exposed, it will have a great impact on us Solomon. You can rely on this to protect yourself. You can release us. We Solomon can still keep our distance from you in the future. If you kill again or continue to imprison us, even if you have this information, we Solomon will not forgive you then. Wayne Supreme gritted his teeth and said. Yachen smiled and said, Wayne Supreme, give me your system first. Wayne Supreme's face sank. My system cannot remove the master. We brought 3 strong men with the system, which is enough for you. Yachen's face turned cold. In an instant, the bodies of another 100,000 strong men arrived here. Wayne Supreme said coldly, my system really cannot remove the master. Another 100,000 strong men's bodies appeared. One of them was surprisingly the son of Wayne Supreme. Asshole. Wayne Supreme cursed. Yachen said calmly, if you curse again, I will kill another 100,000 of you. Wayne Supreme's curse stopped abruptly. Wayne Supreme, can your system now remove the master recognition? Yachen asked. When the master recognition is removed, the energy exerted by the system itself will be reduced. It is more convenient for Yachen's own system to swallow. Yes. Wayne Supreme took a deep breath and said. He has always said that his system cannot remove the master recognition, and Casa Supreme is sure of this, but in fact his system can remove the master recognition. Wayne Supreme's system is a fusion system that can fuse different treasures to form new treasures. Fusion may produce better things, or it may fail. His system is still very good. With such a system, the practice of Wayne Supreme is actually an eternal level practice. This practice is a fusion of many practices. Wayne Supreme's attack and defense treasures are all top-level Liuli realm level. Of course, there is still a big gap between Wayne Supreme's system and Yachen's system. If Yachen signs into the system, he may directly obtain an immortal treasure. Puff. Wayne Supreme soon removed the recognition of his system, and his system immediately planned to escape. But in front of Yachen's system, Wayne Supreme's system had no chance of escaping. System, the system you swallowed will not enhance the communication capabilities. You use it to enhance yourself. Leave some power for me to draw a lottery once. Yachen said in his mind. He has already planned to leave for the Titan universe. Now he knows the Titan universe very well, and there are strong people in the Titan universe who have systems. As long as I stay in the Empress Palace, I am invincible. Author, New Di. Chapter 432. A few days later, the system has devoured the power of Wayne's supreme system. It just happened that another month has passed. Ye Chen washed his hands carefully. The luck of the lottery has not been very good recently, and there is no immortal level reward. The piano, chess, calligraphy, painting, and sculpture have all reached the top immortal level. System, draw a lottery. Ye Chen said in his mind. This is the last lottery before leaving. Before redetermining a new sign-in point to accumulate good luck, it should be unlikely to get a good reward. Ye Chen plans to simply not draw a lottery in the next period of time. The longer the interval, the higher the chance of getting good things when signing in. Even the top immortal level rewards are not very tempting to Ye Chen now. Sign in successful, congratulations to the host for obtaining the immortal level space battleship. Sign in successful, congratulations to the host for obtaining the immortal level reward Chaos Black Lotus. Sign in successful, congratulations to the host for obtaining the ultimate enhancement of the time cube and upgrading it to the immortal level. Ye Chen was pleasantly surprised. 3 immortal level rewards. And they are all very practical. With an immortal level space battleship, he can go to the Titan universe much faster and it will be safer on the way. It takes Wayne Supreme and his team 2 years to reach the July universe normally, and more than a year to rush over by force. With an immortal level space battleship, Ye Chen estimates that half a year is enough. System, immortal level rewards, are there no more detailed divisions? Ye Chen said in his mind. He has already received a lot of immortal level rewards, but he didn't ask about the specific level. It was not necessary before. Anyway, with his previous strength, it was impossible to fully exert the power of the treasure. Yes. There are 6 levels of immortality, which are simply 1 to 9 stars. Host, among all the immortal level rewards you have obtained, the 4 swords of Xuanhuan are 2-star level, and the eternal world tree is 2-star level. The rest are all 1 star. It's great to be able to obtain treasures of this level in places like July Universe and Kunpeng Universe. The system said. Ye Chen was a little surprised and said, in the 9 realms, Xiaolu is only a 2-star immortal. The system said in a calm voice, Host, you are already very strong. This plane is average, and the plane master is probably only a 7-star immortal. Ye Chen nodded gently. System, as long as I reach the strength of a 1-star immortal, as long as this plane is not destroyed, even the plane master can't kill me, right? Yes. But people who are stronger than you are completely likely to seal you forever. Ye Chen's mouth twitched. If you are sealed forever, it's no different from being dead. It seems that you have to keep a low profile in the future. Father-in-law, we are going to leave the July universe and go to the Titan universe. You and mother-in-law can give Lanyan and the others a brother or sister in the next time. A few days later, Ye Chen sent a message to the Purple Sky Palace Master. They are ready to leave. Ye Chen, be careful. Although saving people is important, if you are too anxious, you may end up getting yourself involved. The Purple Sky Palace Master said hurriedly. He was a little reluctant. Ye Chen and the others left, and he didn't know when he would see his daughter again. But he knew that he couldn't stop Ye Chen from leaving. It was impossible to let Zi Lanyan stay. Don't worry, father-in-law, I can still contact you even if I go to the Titan universe. I told you in advance just in case there is an accident. Ye Chen smiled. After chatting with the Purple Sky Palace Master for a while, Ye Chen ended the communication. Xuanhuan, you guys should keep an eye on the Tianyang dynasty. Ye Chen ordered. Xuanhuan and the other 4 girls now have the cultivation level of Red Dust Immortal, and they are very strong. Yes, sir. Xuanhuan and the others actually wanted to leave with them, but they knew it was impossible. Xuanhuan, take care of yourself. and Langxiu and the others also said goodbye to Chunlin and the others. Soon Ye Chen and the others left. Ye Chen was not very worried about the Tianyang dynasty. 70% of the people in the Tianyang dynasty now have the cultivation level of the heavenly Dao, and 1/10 of them have reached the heavenly Dao 5-star level. Their strength can match tens of millions or even hundreds of millions of heavenly Dao 9-star strongmen. In addition, Xiao Liu's clone Ye Chen stayed. All 11 top-level Liulai level Tongtian sword bamboos Ye Chen kept. Xiao Liu's clone, Ye Chen also gave it the sub-command of the universal order. Ye Chen can increase its strength 9 times, and it can also increase it 7 times in the July universe. The enemy can basically only be beaten when they come. Buzz. The warship that Ye Chen and his men took left the July universe. A slight sound sounded, and the warship continued to accelerate and leave. Lan Yin, you all go to practice. It will only take half a year to get to the Titan universe. Lan Yin, I hope you will have the Liulai realm by then. Ye Chen smiled. Zi Lan Yin and the others soon arrived inside the burning heaven ring, and they practiced at a time acceleration of 1,000,000 times. Now that the time cube has reached the immortal level, the more economical amplification speed can reach 1,000,000 times. It can be accelerated to 2 or 3 million times at most. There is no doubt that Zi Lan Yin and the others can improve faster at 1,000,000 times acceleration. Time passed day by day. With the indestructible class battleship, Ye Chen and his team did not encounter any trouble along the way. Ye Chen did not sign in during this period. Wives, we are almost to the Titan universe. The view ahead is nice. Ye Chen sent a message to Langxiu and the others, and they quickly ended their training. They have been practicing in seclusion for the past 6 months. In just half a year, they have practiced for 500,000 years. The resources consumed are extremely terrifying. In other words, Ye Chen got a lot of time crystals by signing in, otherwise he wouldn't be able to bear it at all. Husband. Owner. Brother-in-law. And Langxiu and the others soon appeared in front of Ye Chen. 3 of the 5 girls had reached the Liulai realm, namely Zi Lanyan and Langxiu and Xuanhuan. Luo Yudi and Lu Qianqian are now at the top level of Bianhua, and they are also very good. They possess very powerful treasures, and their combat power can reach the glazed realm. In half a year, the system has been upgraded. Wayne Supreme's system is good, absorbing 70% of the power of his system. Ye Chen's system has improved a lot in terms of attack, defense, and hiding capabilities. There are more than 1 or 2 powerful people with systems in the Titan universe. It will be more troublesome to be discovered by other powerful people who own the system. Wives, you have all improved a lot. I'm very happy to congratulate you. Ye Chen said with a smile. And Langxiu and the others all had smiles on their faces. They never thought before that they would reach such a state one day. Husband, you are so beautiful. Brother-in-law, that big cocky ball in front is the Titan universe. And Langxiu and the others spoke one after another. Ye Chen looked forward. There were a total of 7 or 8 universes in the area ahead. The largest universe is the Titan universe. The Titan universe is larger than the other universes combined. Those universes were brought here by Titan universe using special means. Ye Chen felt that if Solomon's strongmen knew that Wayne Supreme and the others were also having problems, they would probably use special means to pull the July universe away. Bring July universe here, and then target July universe. You are listening to novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. As long as I stay in the Empress Palace, I am invincible. Author, New Did. Chapter 433. Ye Chen smiled and said, yes, that big cocky ball is the Titan universe. 7 or 8 universes have different shapes and emit different colors. Gorgeous. Master, when we enter the Titan universe, there will be no danger, right? Xuanhuan was a little worried. July universe is their home field. Strong men from other worlds are often defeated by them when they enter July universe. Titan universe is other people's home field. Yechen comforted, "Don't worry, now I know the Titan universe very well. The three giants of the Titan universe are all very powerful. Because of this, with the three pillars standing together, there is no strong person in the Titan universe who has obtained the cosmic will order. Without being able to increase his strength, the top strong man in the Titan universe is much weaker than he is in the July universe. If I don't enter the Titan universe now, I have 7 times the strength of the top immortal level. When I go to the Titan universe, I will also have the cultivation level of hibiscus flower. Ordinary top immortal level experts would be suppressed 100 times in strength in the Titan universe. Only the top immortal level experts would be 7 times stronger." Xuanhuan and the others nodded slightly. "Yan'er, actually there is no need for you to come with me and take risks. It is safest for you to stay in July universe," Yechen said. "July universe is now not weaker than Kunpeng universe, and can set up a dozen cosmic will sub-commands. Xuanhuan and the others naturally have them. With a 7-fold increase, Xuanhuan, and Langxiu, and Zi Lanyan are now almost at the top of the glazed realm." "Master, of course that won't work. We will go wherever you go." "That's right, brother-in-law, don't even think about leaving us." Xuanhuan and the others spoke one after another. Not to mention that the risk shouldn't be big, even if it were much bigger, they would still follow Yechen. "Stop talking nonsense, you are all here already. You enter the Brahma ring." Yechen smiled lightly. The next second, Luo Yudi and the others disappeared. The space battleship gets closer. Yechen's space battleship is an immortal class and can become larger than a star at its maximum, but now its length is only 2 to 3 kilometers, which is ordinary. Space battleships often come and go in this area, and the space battleships 2 to 3 kilometers long are inconspicuous. 5 minutes passed, and Yechen was already very close to the Titan universe. The Titan universe became extremely huge in front of them. Several tyrannical consciousnesses scanned over. Yechen was concentrating his breath now. With the burning sky ring helping him to hold his breath, the cultivation level he showed was only at the level of Bianhua. "Why are you coming to Titan universe?" A strange and powerful voice sounded in the command room where Yechen was. "The other party is in the glazed realm. Outside the Titan universe, Casa Supreme and the other 3 giants have arranged for strong men." Yechen cupped his fists and said, "Senior, I was invited by a friend to come over to attend the Shenjian exchange meeting. There was indeed a holy music exchange meeting recently. In addition, now that he knows this, Yechen should come from a universe that is not very far away. In addition, Yechen's revealed cultivation level was only at the Bianhua level, and several powerful people in the glazed realm who secretly checked determined that there should be no problem with Yechen. Can you please play a song for us to listen to? Your work will not be in vain." Another strong man from the glazed realm asked. "Of course you can." Yechen smiled. The other person said it more politely, "And there are benefits to playing a song, there is no problem in playing a song." But taking out the guqin, Yechen quickly started playing, showing off his top-notch piano skills. The song ended, and the lingering sound echoed in the universe. "Sharp. It seems that you are very likely to become a supreme piano master at the glazed realm level. Welcome fellow Taoist to our Titan universe." Several powerful men in the glazed realm spoke secretly. 3 rays of light instantly arrived in front of Yechen. In the blink of an eye, 3 rays of light condensed to form a 3-color token. "Fellow Taoist, if someone gives you a hard time, show them this." "Thank you." Yechen stood up and caught the token. These 3-color tokens represent the recognition of the 3 top forces in the Titan universe. "Fellow Taoist, You can enter the Titan universe. Yachen nodded, and his space battleship flashed and disappeared quickly. Inside the July universe are worlds one after another, and the Kunpeng universe is a huge continent that forms the entire Kunpeng universe. There is only one continent in total in the Titan universe. The name is Titan continent. A continent like Xixiao continent can only be regarded as a small island when it comes to Titan continent. What a huge mountain! Yachen muttered. It didn't take long for his space battleship to arrive inside the Titan universe. Appeared in the mountains. The 2 to 3,000 meter long space battleship is just inconspicuous compared to the mountains here. The peaks here that are hundreds of kilometers high can only be regarded as small mounds. Most mountain peaks are over 1,000 kilometers high. The higher peaks are more than 10,000 kilometers high. The highest peaks are over 100,000 kilometers high. It seems to be quite safe here. Just adapt to the environment here first. Yachen secretly thought. If a top expert really comes to find him, he will probably be caught up even if he leaves. Escape. After collecting the space battleship, Yachen entered the Brahma ring, and the burning sky ring turned into dust and disappeared. Yachen arrived at the Xuanhuan Palace inside Fentianja. Yachen had brought the Xuanhuan Palace when he returned to the July universe, so he naturally brought it here now. After adapting to the environment here, Yachen can exert strength that exceeds the top Liuli realm in the Xuanhuan Palace. As time passed, Yachen paid attention to the situation outside, and there was no danger. It was pure bad luck to encounter danger directly from the July universe to the Kunpeng universe. In the Solomon sect, Casa Supreme opened his eyes. He had been a little uneasy during this period. He felt even more flustered just now. With my strength, my intuition will be more accurate. Calculate the time, Wayne Supreme Elder and the others should have arrived in the July universe by now. Did they get into trouble in the July universe? Casa Supreme was upset. He took out the treasure to calculate the secrets of heaven, but there was no result. Yachen's strength here is close to the top Bianhua realm. In addition, he is now in the time cube. The time cube is in the Xuanhuan Palace, and the Xuanhuan Palace is in the burning heaven ring. How could Casa Supreme calculate the secrets of heaven? The time cube, Xuanhuan Palace, and burning heaven ring are all immortal treasures. If Wayne the Great Elder and his men get into trouble in July universe, it will be a big trouble. Casa Supreme frowned. Wayne the Great Elder took away almost half of Solomon's strong men. If they fall there, will it be a conspiracy of the other two giants of Titan universe? Casa Supreme felt that he had no ability and courage to deal with the strong men of the general universe, Solomon. 3 months passed unknowingly. Yachen and his men used the time cube to recover, and with the powerful Xuanhuan Palace, Yachen and his men's strength in Titan universe has been restored to almost zero. Yachen's strength has reached 80% of his peak period. He had 7 times the top immortal level strength in his peak period. Now inside Xuanhuan Palace, Yachen can already exert 5 or 6 times the top immortal level strength. Leaving Xuanhuan Palace and being outside, Yachen's strength is only at the top immortal level. There is no way, the limit of heaven and earth is there. I haven't signed in for 8 months, I have to find a good place to sign in. Yachen muttered in his heart. With the strength restored to the current level, the last 20% is no longer urgent. Go to Titan Ancient City. Yachen's eyes flashed. According to the agreement of the 3 giants including Casa Supreme, whoever becomes the Lord of Titan Ancient City can obtain the universal order from the Titan universe. So far, Titan Ancient City has only a deputy lord, and has never had a lord. As long as I stay in the Empress Palace, I am invincible. Author, New Di. Chapter 434. The ancient city of Titan is huge, hexagonal, and each side is more than 10 billion kilometers long. The ancient city of Titan was formed trillions of years ago and was built by countless powerful people, including even immortal level experts. Immortal powerhouses mobilized millions. Rumor has it that an immortal demon is sealed underground in the ancient city of Titan. The distance is too far, and the legend is impossible to test, but it is true that training will be faster here in the ancient city of Titan. A large number of strong people gather here. The entire ancient city of Titan has a population of 800 billion, which is extremely prosperous and lively. Not only the Titan universe, but also some people from other nearby universes were also attracted to the ancient city of Titan. The three giants such as Casa Supreme do not have absolute power here. Whoever wins the ancient city of Titan will win the world. This has become the consensus of countless powerful people in the Titan universe. But so far, no one has been able to become the city lord of Titan ancient city. What a huge city! Ye Chen was amazed in his heart. He arrived at the ancient city of Titan. A large number of strong people gather here and sign in here, the effect will be better. The ancient city of Titan does not currently belong to any force. Ye Chen easily entered the ancient city of Titan. Once inside, Ye Chen immediately felt that the aura was much richer. The rules of heaven and earth are more active. In such an environment, characters below the Tiandao level will feel a lot of pressure and will have to leave after a short time. Characters who have reached the level of heaven will feel very good. Friend, have you just arrived in Titan Ancient City? Do you need a guide? I know everything about the ancient city of Titan. A young man with two tentacles on his head quickly rushed to Ye Chen. The young man's complexion is a bit dark, and he is an ant-man. I don't need a guide. Ye Chen shook his head and said. He got a lot of information from Solomon's powerful people, including a lot of information about the ancient city of Titan, and he already knew a lot about the ancient city of Titan. Friend, you should know something about the ancient city of Titan, but you may not have the latest news. My friend, I only need 100 Titan coins a day. Ant-Man's youth looks forward to being authentic. Titan coin is the universal currency of the entire Titan universe. It is made of special spiritual stones. That kind of spiritual stone itself has good use value. Then just tell me. Ye Chen said calmly, 100 Titan coins is not much. After killing so many strong men as Solomon, Ye Chen has a lot of Titan coins. Ant-Man's eyes lit up and he said, Guest, which area do you want to go to? The entire ancient city of Titan has a total of 999 districts. The smaller the number, the closer the area is to the center, and the more top experts there are. Area 1. Ye Chen said softly. The young ant-man was shocked. There are few people who dare to go directly to Area 1. It's not that Area 1 prohibits people with lower strength from entering, but Area 1 has a lot of powerful people, some with bad tempers, and it's dangerous for weak people to go inside. Good customer. The young ant-man nodded. He was not afraid of entering Area 1. He has a formal guide token here. If he takes out this thing, some grumpy bosses in District 1 will give their guide guild some face. The guide guild has served many powerful people, and what's more important is that the people behind the guide guild are the Titans. The Titans are one of the three major forces. Moreover, the strength of the Titan clan is slightly stronger than the other two major forces, Solomon and the Troll sect. The Titans are one of the oldest races this side of the Titan universe. Guests, please come up. The young ant-man said. He threw a leaf as he spoke, and the leaf became much larger. Ye Chen stood up and the leaves immediately moved forward. Guest, you need to pay attention to the fact that characters of different levels in Titan Ancient City can fly at different speeds. The levels are strict. That's all the initial velocity is. Guest, you need to go to the God of War Guild for an assessment to obtain different levels of speed-up tokens. Ant-Man young man said. Ye Chen nodded slightly. He knew this. This is a method developed by Solomon and other three top forces. Generating revenue is secondary. Using this method makes it easier for them to manage. It also makes it easier for them to win over strong people. Don't underestimate this method. With this method, Solomon and other three top forces have attracted many powerful people to join and maintain their strength. Guest, I won't tell you the general news. You probably know it. Let me tell you the latest news. Ant-Man young man said. Yachen nodded slightly. The young Ant-Man sent a message, guest, the latest news is that Solomon may have encountered trouble. Nearly half of Solomon's strong men went to a small place and may have died there. Yachen's heart moved. He had only been here for half a year. Why is this news spreading? Is there a spy inside Solomon? How do you know? Yachen asked. The young Ant-Man chuckled and said, we Ant-Men may not be very strong, but we are very well informed. Solomon unites other forces and wants to bring over a medium-sized universe called July Universe. This is no small matter. Yachen's eyes sparkled. It's no secret that Solomon sent many strong men. Plus Solomon wants to do this, and something might have happened to those strong men. Yachen glanced at the Ant-Man youth. He knew that the Titans were behind the Guide Guild. The Ant-Man youth said this with the intention of discrediting Solomon. If Yachen had the strength to join the three top forces, he would probably not consider Solomon again. Starting pulling. Guest, I don't know about this, I guess so. With his status as Casa Supreme, there is a high probability that his request will be respected. Ant-Man young man said. Yachen frowned secretly. According to the information he obtained from powerful people such as Wayne Supreme, although cosmic traction is troublesome and consumes a lot of money, the speed of traction is not slow. It took him half a year to fly over. The Titan universe pulled the July universe over, which took as short as 5 years and as long as 10 years. If more resources are consumed, the pulling speed will be faster. 5 to 10 years is a very short time for a strong man of Yachen's level. The July universe is now on the side of peace. If it is dragged to the Titan universe, it will definitely attract a lot of attention and cause a lot of trouble. The Palace of Life and Death will most likely notice July universe. As the overlord of the entire Sea Area 13, the Palace of Life and Death is much stronger than forces like Solomon. According to the information obtained from Wayne Supreme, once the pulling starts, it is impossible to stop. July universe will definitely be here in 5 to 10 years. Yachen secretly thought. Until then, he'd better have taken control of the Titans universe. At that time, Xuanhuan or Enlangxiu can obtain the cosmic will order here. Is there any new news? Yachen said softly. The young Ant-Man nodded. Guest, there is another important news. Guest, you should know the rumors here, right? Yachen nodded. The young Ant-Man said mysteriously, the rumors are probably true. Guest, if you want to live here for a long time, joining a powerful force is a better choice. I recommend the Titans. The Titans are the most powerful in the Titan universe. Yachen automatically ignored the following words. Behind the Guide Guild was the Titan clan, and he must speak for the Titan clan. Why do you say the rumors are true? Say it nicely and I'll give you more money. Ant-Man's eyes lit up. Guest, thank you, thank you. Guest, I didn't mean to lie to you. Some people got the information some time ago, and there will be an immortal inheritance in the future. After that, the entire ancient city of Titan was sealed off, and no one was allowed in or out. Yachen's eyes flickered, and he didn't see anyone leaving when he entered. There are so many people in Titan ancient city. This is indeed an abnormal situation. Guest, it's better that you came early than by chance. Maybe you can also get the inheritance. A huge city like Titan ancient city was specially built to seal the opponent. The underground boss must be not simple. Some people say that he must be a 3-star immortal level or above. Yachen's eyes flashed, and the best reward he had received was now the 2-star immortal level. The inheritance of a 3-star immortal or above is quite tempting to him. There are so many people in Titan Ancient City, the chances of me and Anlangxia getting the inheritance are extremely low. But if this news gets spread A faint smile appeared on Ye Chen's face, which would surely attract a large number of powerful people. As long as I stay in the Empress Palace, I am invincible. Author, New Did. Chapter 435. The Ant-Man youth team met and Ye Chen arrived in Area 1. Guest, if you don't have enough strength, I suggest you not stay in Area 1. Without immortal level cultivation, Area 1 is very dangerous. It's not safe even for people of the Red Dust immortal level to live here. Ant-Man young man whispered. His voice had weakened a lot since he was here, for fear of offending the big shot here. The population of Titan Ancient City is as high as 800 billion. Among the 1,000 districts, the most populous district has a population of more than 5 billion, and District 1 has a population of less than 5 million. But there are more than 100,000 immortal level experts. Excluding the family members and servants of immortal level experts, there are very few people in District 1 who do not have immortal level strength. No, I live in District 1, this is suitable for me. Ye Chen smiled. What a great place for strong people to gather. If you set the check-in point here, your chances of getting good stuff are much higher. Don't overestimate your own capabilities. Boy, since you want to die, then die. A weird sound sounded, and the terrifying tentacles instantly grabbed Ye Chen. The strong man who took action had a level of cultivation at the level of hibiscus flower and was extremely powerful. Oh! Ye Chen chuckled, and the tentacles were frozen in front of him, and then the body of the strong man who attacked him was pulled out of the ground by a powerful force. It's a giant octopus monster. Each tentacle is over 10,000 meters long. Little octopus, who gave you the courage to attack me? Ye Chen said calmly. As he spoke, the violent sword energy instantly cut the octopus monster into countless pieces, and then the terrifying flames turned it into nothingness. This strong man in the Bana flower realm died directly. This. The young Ant-Man next to him stared wide-eyed in disbelief. He knew that the octopus monster he had just taken action against would not be among the top 1,000 in terms of strength, but he would still be in the top 2,000 in the former Titan Ancient City. He was actually instantly killed by Ye Chen. This is a ruthless man. I can't afford to offend. There were other strong men who secretly noticed what was going on here, and they immediately withdrew their prying eyes. Sir, you have the strength of glazed realm level. The young Ant-Man said tremblingly. Ye Chen smiled and said, isn't it normal for the strong people here to have the strength of the glazed realm? The young Ant-Man secretly thought that this was not so normal. Although there are 100,000 immortal level experts here, there are only 200 to 300 people with Liuli level cultivation, which is still a relatively small proportion. Senior, since you have a cultivation level at the glazed realm, there will be no problem living here. But in Area 1, you'd better stay away from that mountain. The young Ant-Man said and looked at a high mountain in the distance. The height of that mountain is more than 1 million kilometers, and a faint pressure can be heard coming from the mountain. That mountain is called Tongtian Emperor Peak. There are already 5 top-notch glazed realm level experts living inside. The young Ant-Man said with awe. A faint smile appeared on Ye Chen's face. I think it's good over there. Okay, just send it here. I'll go over there and see for myself. With that said, Ye Chen took out several thousand Titan coins. The young Ant-Man was extremely pleasantly surprised. Ye Chen's move was quite generous. Senior, the seniors in Tongtian Emperor Peak are not easy to mess with. If you don't have the strength of the top glazed realm, it's best not to go there. Of course, Senior, if you have the strength of the top glazed realm, feel free to do so. The young Ant-Man gave some final persuasion and quickly left with the money. Ye Chen flew to Tongtian Emperor Peak. On the Tianyang dynasty side, he had already obtained the 5th check-in point. The closer to the top powerhouse you are, the better the sign-in effect will be. Tongtian Emperor Peak has 5 top-notch glazed realm experts, so it would be better for him to live in Tongtian Emperor Peak. Afraid of them, this does not exist. Even if Ye Chen has not fully recovered his strength at this moment, he is still 5 or 6 times as strong as the top Liuli realm, and those 5 strong men may not be able to defeat him together. Soon Ye Chen arrived at Tongtian Emperor Peak. Another one who is not afraid of death. The difference between the glazed realm and the top glazed realm is not small. Does any of you know him? I don't know him, but it's unlikely that he has the strength of the top glass realm. Many powerful people communicated secretly. Well-known strong people have a higher chance of possessing top-notch Liuli realm cultivation. Unknown strong people basically have the strength of the Liuli realm. Many strong men became arrogant when they arrived at the glazed realm, and ended up dying miserably. No one intercepted it. Are the 5 top glazed level experts practicing? Ye Chen muttered in his heart that he had reached the halfway point of Tongtian Emperor Peak. Among the 5 top Liuli realm experts, one of them actually had no training. He also noticed Ye Chen, but he didn't want to stand out alone. He doesn't even know the slightest bit about Ye Chen's background. Come out. After finding a relatively open area with good scenery, Ye Chen released the Xuanhuan Palace. The Xuanhuan Palace fits perfectly into its surroundings. It seems as if the Xuanhuan Palace has been here since ancient times. System, this is the 5th check-in point. Ye Chen said in his mind. Yes, host. The system's voice sounded in Ye Chen's mind, and the check-in point was confirmed in the next second. This check-in point is the top immortal level, covering a range of 1 million kilometers. Ye Chen is now halfway up the Tongtian Emperor Peak. There is no problem with the sign-in point covering the entire Tongtian Emperor Peak. The sign-in point has a large range, and the speed of accumulating luck is relatively fast, so there is no need to sign in immediately. Ye Chen thought to himself. It has been 8 months since I signed in. If the sign-in effect is not good due to the weak luck, it will be a waste of accumulated energy. Another point is that the strength has not been fully restored now, which may also have an impact. Spread the news here first to attract more strong people. Ye Chen thought to himself. He thought about it and directly let the system contact a person at the level of Liuli realm. This strong man does not belong to the 3 top forces such as the Titan clan. He is a casual cultivator. He formed a casual cultivator alliance with some other strong people, and his strength is not weak. Fellow deist Xuanhuan. Ye Chen's voice sounded in the other party's mind. In a secret realm in the Titan universe, Emperor Xuanhuan suddenly opened his eyes, and there was a look of surprise in his eyes. No one should be able to send him a message at this time. He is practicing, and voice transmission is prohibited. Who are you? Fellow deist Xuanhuan, you don't need to know who I am. I have a message for you. Titan Ancient City will have an immortal inheritance. I don't want the 3 top forces to get the immortal inheritance. Ye Chen said in a low voice. Emperor Xuanhuan was shocked. Immortal inheritance. For a strong man like him in the Liuli realm, this is a great temptation. Obtaining such an inheritance, even if you can't reach the immortal level, the chance of reaching the top Liuli realm will be greatly increased. Fellow deist, are you serious? Emperor Xuanhuan, why do I need to lie to you? Thank you, fellow deist. Emperor Xuanhuan didn't really believe it, but for such things, it's better to believe it than not. At worst, it's a wasted trip. Emperor Xuanhuan immediately told several of his friends about the news. They also have Liuli realm level cultivation. Emperor Xuanhuan's friends naturally have good friends, and they also spread the news. Combined with the situation in Titan Ancient City, some strong men immediately concluded that Titan Ancient City might have a real immortal inheritance. Damn it, who spread the news? After receiving the news, Casa Supreme cursed in his heart. The news is spreading very fast now, and the top strong men in the other universes around may be attracted here. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. As long as I stay in the Empress Palace, I am invincible. Author, New Dit. Chapter 436. An immortal level inheritance has appeared. This is a great opportunity. I was wondering why Titan Ancient City can only be entered but not exited now. So that's the case. Let's go to Titan Ancient City. Maybe we can get an immortal level inheritance. The news spread quickly throughout the Titan universe, and many strong men set out. A large number of retreating strong men stopped retreating after hearing the news. Although the chance of getting the inheritance is very low, many strong men want to try their luck. Maybe I am the lucky one? Time passed day by day. The news from Titan universe even spread to other nearby universes. There must be many strong men in the surrounding universes going to Titan universe. There are also many strong men rushing over from farther away. Although Casa Supreme and others were annoyed, they had no choice in this situation. Not allowing other strong men to go to Titan universe would anger the public. The attraction of immortal level inheritance is really great. Ye Chen muttered in his heart. In less than 2 months, the number of immortals gathered in the Titan universe has quadrupled. Originally, there were only 100,000 immortals in the Titan Ancient City, but now it has skyrocketed to 500,000. The number has basically stabilized. System, sign in 3 times. Be strong. Ye Chen took a deep breath and said in his mind. He has completely adapted to the environment here. He has not signed in for nearly a year, and there has never been a sign-in in the Titan universe. In addition, there are a large number of strong people gathered here, so the reward should not be bad. Sign in successfully. Congratulations to the host for winning the immortal reward. Pangu bloodline has been enhanced to the ultimate level, and Pangu bloodline has been upgraded to 3-star immortal level. The voice of the system sounded in Ye Chen's mind. Boom. Ye Chen's body immediately underwent earth-shaking changes. His strength is increasing. System, pause the next 2 draws. Ye Chen said hurriedly in his mind. After the strength enhancement is over, the effect of the draw may be better. A little time passed in the outside world. Under the millionfold time acceleration, the improvement brought by Ye Chen's Pangu bloodline enhancement slowed down, and his strength improved a lot. His cultivation improved slightly, and his strength reached 8 times the top immortal level. System, continue. Ye Chen smiled. The first reward is not bad. Immortal level, and it is 3-star immortal. Xiao Lu, the 4 swords of Zhu Xian, are now only 2-star immortal. With this reward alone, the year's wait was not in vain. Sign in successfully. Congratulations to the host for the immortal level martial arts gift package. The gift package is 2-star, containing 5 1-star immortal level martial arts, suitable for En Langxiu and the other 5 girls. Ye Chen's smile became even stronger. Not bad, not bad. En Langxiu and the other 5 now all have the level of Liulai realm cultivation, and they can already use the 1-star immortal level martial arts. With such a level of martial arts, they will improve faster. Sign in successfully. Congratulations to the host space battleship Changshen, which has been upgraded to 3-star immortal level. The system's voice made Ye Chen laugh so hard that he couldn't close his mouth. Good guy, another 3-star immortal level reward. Changshen was the space battleship he took when he came here. It was originally only a 1-star immortal level. After upgrading to a 3-star immortal level, the performance of all aspects was greatly improved. According to the information Ye Chen learned from the system, the difference between each star level of the immortal level is about 5 times. The 3-star immortal level reward, not to mention the equivalent of 25 1-star immortal level treasures, must be equivalent to 10 1-star immortal level treasures. The longer the time, the treasures obtained are indeed much better. It seems that I have to adjust my strategy. Instead of signing in every month, signing in once a year or two may bring greater benefits. Ye Chen thought to himself. Signing in every month, the number of treasures has increased, but the quality is often unsatisfactory. Onlin, you guys pause. Ye Chen sent a message to Onlangxiu and the others. Onlangxiu and the other 5 girls quickly paused their training. Ye Chen asked the system to give them 5 1-star immortal level skills. Huge changes were happening in their bodies. The skills given by the system were very suitable for Onlangxiu and the others. After half a day in the outside world, Onlangxiu and the other 5 had already adapted to the new skills. The 5 women's cultivation level was improved a little, and their strength was improved a lot. Husband, thank you. Onlangxiu and the other 5 women secretly discussed and stopped practicing. After spending a night, the 5 women thanked Ye Chen. Zi Lanyan also joined in. Bang! In the Hanjian Palace, Ye Chen and Onlangxiu were lying on the bed, and they hadn't gotten up early in the morning. A loud noise woke Ye Chen and the others up. Ye Chen immediately received the message from the Hanjian Palace spirit. A strong man had arrived outside the Hanjian Palace and had just hit the palace door of the Hanjian Palace with a hammer. Get out! Tongtian Emperor Peak is not something that anyone can enter. The domineering voice came from outside the Hanjian Palace. Onlangxiu and the other 5 girls all showed anger on their faces. Husband, the other party is too domineering. Tongtian Emperor Peak does not belong to any force. As long as the strength is sufficient, anyone can live here. Zi Lanyan said coldly. Zi Lanyan's strength is now close to the top Liulai realm, which is quite good. Husband, I will go to meet the other party. Ye Chen kissed Zi Lanyan and said with a smile, Lanyan, why do you need to show up for this kind of thing? Are you afraid that I was tired last night? Zi Lanyan blushed. Last night was quite crazy. The 5 of them accompanied Ye Chen to make trouble and did not sleep all night. Ye Chen and the others fell asleep at dawn, but were woken up by the guy outside with a hammer. Bang! At this moment, the other party hit the palace gate of Hanjian Palace with another heavy hammer. Ye Chen's face turned cold, and he was next to the palace gate in an instant. The palace gate opened. Outside the palace gate was a 2-headed strong man who looked 5 or 6 meters tall and had 4 hands. Giant Crocodile Emperor, what's wrong, do you want to eat me? Ye Chen said coldly. The strong man outside the palace gate, Ye Chen, had obtained information from Wayne Supreme and others. His strength at the top level of Liulai realm was mainly improved by swallowing. Step by step to reach the current strength of the top level of Liulai realm, the giant crocodile emperor swallowed many strong men. Hee, it's good that you know. The supreme giant crocodile did not hide his desire to eat Ye Chen. Devouring a Liulai realm expert would be of great benefit to him. It is usually difficult to devour a Liulai realm expert, and the opponent is likely to run away. Now there is another top Liulai realm expert helping him secretly. The 2 of them have agreed that it will eat Ye Chen and the opponent will get Ye Chen's treasure. They have done such things before. Supreme Giant Crocodile, if you enter my mansion, you may not be able to beat me, think clearly. Ye Chen said coldly. Outside the Hanjian Palace, Ye Chen's strength was limited by the world, and he was only at the top immortal level. In the Hanjian Palace, he had 8 times the strength of the top immortal level. The Hanjian Palace itself, as well as Xiaolu, have immortal power. Ha ha ha. The giant crocodile supreme laughed, you look young, but you are so arrogant. Ye Chen sneered, if you don't believe me, try entering this Hanjian Palace. As Ye Chen spoke, the restrictions near the palace gate disappeared. Let's try it. The giant crocodile supreme had the strength of the top Liuli realm. He was not afraid at all and rushed into the Xuanhuan palace in an instant. The palace gate of Xuanhuan palace closed immediately. As long as I stay in the Empress Palace, I am invincible. Author, New Di. Chapter 437. Entering the Xuanhuan palace, the giant crocodile supreme immediately pounced on Ye Chen as quickly as possible. Prevent Ye Chen from escaping. Boom. The terrifying pressure came instantly. The giant crocodile supreme felt as if the whole world was pressing down on it. The Xuanhuan palace is suppressing the crocodile supreme. The immortal killing sword formation. With a thought, Ye Chen's immortal killing sword formation first trapped the giant crocodile supreme. He did not immediately kill the giant crocodile supreme. Under the suppression of Xuanhuan palace, Ye Chen can do it with 8 times the strength of the top Liuli realm. Damn it! Inside the Xuxian sword formation, the giant crocodile supreme was extremely frightened and furious, and it charged with all its strength. Ye Chen deliberately let some of the breath of the giant crocodile supreme when it impacted spread outside. The entire Xuanhuan palace was also shaking. Giving the feeling of being a strong person outside the Xuanhuan palace, Ye Chen and the giant crocodile supreme fought fiercely inside the Xuanhuan palace. It seems that the opponent is likely to have the strength of the top glass realm. The giant crocodile supreme near the Xuanhuan palace also had a companion, and he immediately sent a message to 3 other top-notch glazed realm experts. He and the giant crocodile supreme might not be able to defeat the top glazed warriors. Boom. 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 The other 3 top glazed level experts in Tongtian Emperor Peak quickly rushed over. Fellow Taoists, let's go in together and capture the intruders. Agree. The 4 top glazed realm experts took action with all their strength. Ye Chen just wanted them to enter Xuanhuan palace, so naturally they used all their strength to easily break through the defense of Xuanhuan palace. Enter. 4 strong men rushed directly into the Xuanhuan palace. 4, welcome. Ye Chen spoke with a smile. A terrifying aura emanated from Ye Chen's body, and at the same time, these 4 strong men felt another extremely powerful pressure. It was the Xuanhuan palace that put the pressure on. Xiao Lu Yuchen didn't let it take action now. No. Immortal level. Immortal level palace, immortal level strength. The 4 strong men who entered behind were extremely horrified. Ye Chen's strength was 8 times that of the top glazed realm. Strictly speaking, he had not yet reached the immortal level, but it was not far behind. In the eyes of those 4 strong men, he was already at the immortal level. As for the beauty palace, the pressure it releases reaches the level of immortality. Surrender or die. Ye Chen said calmly. Poof. Poof. As he spoke, countless sword energies passed through the body of the giant crocodile supreme. The giant crocodile supreme, a top-notch glazed realm expert, lost his life in the blink of an eye. Thump. The 4 top glazed realm experts all turned into human beings, and they immediately knelt down. They knew that it would be easy to kill them with Ye Chen's strength. It's time for the ancient city of Titan to have a city lord. Call over the other top glazed level experts from Titan Ancient City. Ye Chen said softly. Remember, what I said was to call them over, not to scare them away. If they are scared away, you will pay with your life when the time comes. Yes. The 4 kneeling strong men said respectfully, and they immediately summoned him. The most dangerous place in the ancient city of Titan is Tongtian Emperor Peak. The 4 of them contacted the other strong men to come over, and the other strong men would basically give face. Brother Taixi, have you been contacted too? That's right, they called us over, probably because they wanted us, the strong men from the Titan universe, to unite and expel the rest of the strong men here first. That's how it should be. The strong men who received the news were still a little worried, but after everyone contacted each other, the other top glazed realm strong men also called out. They feel relieved. A dozen or so top-notch glazed realm experts gathered first and then arrived at Tongtian Emperor Peak. The door of Xuanhuan Palace is open. A dozen top Liuli realm experts entered the interior of Xuanhuan Palace. As soon as he entered, the door of Xuanhuan Palace closed instantly, and the expression of the strong man who came over changed. Something is wrong. The next second, Xuanhuan Palace released terrifying pressure. Ye Chen's violent momentum exploded. Don't be stunned, everyone come over. One of the 4 strong men who entered here first spoke. The dozen or so strong men who came in later thought about it silently. Even if they secretly agreed to rush out together, they might not have such ability. In their opinion, Ye Chen and Xuanhuan Palace are both immortal. The power shown is already so strong. It is possible that there is power hidden in the dark. Soon they arrived at the palace where Ye Chen and the other 4 strong men were. Ye Chen thought, and the body of the giant crocodile supreme appeared. He said nothing and sipped the tea calmly. In less than half a minute, the dozen or so top-glazed warriors who came from behind knelt on the ground to express their submission. Everyone, I want to become the city lord of Titan Ancient City. What do you think? Ye Chen said calmly. One of the dozen or so strong men who came from behind said, Sir, if we only support you, I'm afraid you won't be able to become the city lord of Titan Ancient City. The Titans, trolls, and Solomon are all very powerful. Ye Chen said, which of you is secretly getting closer to the Titans, trolls, and Solomon? Several strong men looked at one of them. Ye Chen also looked at the other party. This strong person is a woman, and her Taoist name is Blue Butterfly Fairy. She likes to be called that. Fairy Blue Butterfly has a wide network of contacts and is related to many powerful people from the Titan clan, Troll sect, and Solomon. Some even slept with her. Fairy Blue Butterfly, you quietly spread the news that the ancient city of Titan plans to become independent and that you plan to let the strong men of the Titan clan, Troll sect, and Solomon leave the ancient city of Titan. At the same time, Titan Ancient City is trying its best to absorb the strong men from other forces. Ye Chen said softly. Now that this place may obtain the immortal inheritance, and a large number of powerful people from other places and even other universes have arrived here, it is entirely possible for the ancient city of Titan to seek independence. Sir, if you do this, many strong men will probably come over. Fairy Blue Butterfly reminded. Although Ye Chen is strong and the beauty palace is also strong, if a large number of powerful people come over, Ye Chen may not be able to withstand it. Ye Chen took a sip of tea and said, just obey the orders. Don't mess things up, it won't be easy for you to reach the top level of glass. Fairy Blue Butterfly nodded slightly. Although she has a good relationship with some strong men, she cherishes her life even more. Immediately Fairy Landy sent out the message. The patriarch of the Titan clan is here now, and the one who got the news is the patriarch of the Titan clan. He has never slept with Fairy Blue Butterfly, but he has a good relationship. Titan Ancient City seeks independence. You still want to expel us, the Titans, the Trolls, and Solomon's strong men. The Titan clan leader snorted coldly. He instantly thought of the previous news leak. Now it seems that it is likely that the top experts in Titan Ancient City took the initiative to leak it. The purpose is to gather strong people from all over the country so that they can be recruited into the ancient city of Titan. Fairy Blue Butterfly, thank you for the reminder. The Titan chief sent a message. Brother Taitao, don't come here in a big way, otherwise the first thing they will suspect is me. I am living a very comfortable life now and I don't want them to change the current situation. Fairy Blue Butterfly said. Ken. The Titan clan now has 7 or 8 top glazed realm experts here, the Troll sect is about the same, and Solomon also has 4 top glazed realm experts here. 20 or so of them, top-notch glazed realm experts, gathered quickly and quietly. Also gathered were dozens of other powerful people at the glazed realm level. In order not to alert the enemy, the Titan clan leader and the others did not gather all the powerful people at the glazed realm level who were on their side here. Walk. The Titan clan leader said in a deep voice. They quietly arrived at Tongtian Emperor Peak. Host, sense the system. 3. The system's voice sounded in Ye Chen's mind. Among the strong men who came over, there were 2 strong men from the Titan clan who had systems. The troll sect also has a strong possessor system. As long as I stay in the Empress Palace, I am invincible. Author, New Did. Chapter 438. Ye Chen was not surprised. The Titan clan leader and many other top experts came over, and 3 of them had normal systems. Soon the Titan clan leader and the others arrived outside the Xuanhuan palace. Is there any danger? Solomon, a strong man, said. Haha, with so many strong men coming here, what danger can there be? A strong man from the troll sect laughed. The strong man Solomon glanced at each other. The strong men coming here from Solomon were actually not worried about the strong men inside, but worried about the Titans and the trolls. Solomon's strength has been reduced a lot now. Will the Titans and the Trolls sect target them? Then come in. Solomon, the strong man, said in a deep voice. He thought carefully that even if the strong men from the Titan clan and the Troll clan wanted to deal with them, they wouldn't be in such a hurry. After all, we don't know if Wayne Supreme and the others are dead. If the Titans and Trolls act in a hurry, Wayne Supreme and the others will be embarrassed if they rush back. Walk. 20 or so top-notch glazed realm experts instantly entered the interior of the beauty palace. There are dozens of Liuli realm masters in their space treasures. In addition, as long as there is no news from them for a while, more powerful men from the Titan clan, Troll sect, and Solomon will take action. Boom. 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 Xuanhuan Palace, Ye Chen, and Xiaolu all erupted with terrifying auras at this time. The beauty palace has entered a state of lockdown. Xiaolu can now exert his 2-star immortal strength. A 1-star immortal level expert can rival a dozen or so top glazed realm experts, and a 2-star immortal level expert can match 50 or so top glazed realm experts. Titan Chief, the rest of their strong men have surrendered. Are you surrendering, or are we going to make gestures? Ye Chen's faint voice reached the Titan clan leader and the others. The Titan leader swallowed. He felt that if he made any move, he would die. Fairy Landy and the others sighed inwardly. Originally, they thought that if the Titan chiefs came over, they could defeat Ye Chen together, and it would not be impossible to kill Ye Chen. They never expected that Ye Chen secretly hid his power. The hidden power is even more terrifying. Although the Titan clan leader and others are quite strong, they cannot defeat Ye Chen at all. If a fight breaks out in this situation, they will definitely have to stand firmly on Ye Chen's side. Senior, you have immortal strength, why do you need to come to our Titan universe? Our Titan universe is just a first-line universe in the higher universe. The Titan leader smiled bitterly. He was horrified. When ordinary immortal level experts come here, it is impossible for them to exert their immortal level strength. Ye Chen can actually exert his immortal level strength. Could it be? The Titan Patriarch suddenly thought of a possibility. Could it be that Ye Chen is the immortal powerhouse sealed here in the Titan universe? If this is the case, it is possible that Ye Chen has immortal strength here. If a powerful immortal level expert is sealed in one place for a long time, it may affect the world there. Surrender or die. Ye Chen said calmly. As he spoke, his eyes swept over Fairy Blue Butterfly and the others. I have no power to imprison you. If you want to act with the Titan clan leader and the others, feel free to do so. Fairy Landy and the others said quickly, Sir, we will swear allegiance to you to the death. Ye Chen nodded slightly. Chief of the Titan clan, I will give you 5 breaths of time to confine your cultivation. or you can try to see if you can escape from this palace. I surrender. I surrender too. The Titan clan leaders spoke one after another, and many of their strong men knelt on the ground one after another. With the strength Ye Chen showed, they couldn't beat him. Plus they can't beat the blue butterfly fairy even more. Maybe Ye Chen secretly hid his strength. The Titan leader is the strongest among these people, but he feels that if they fight, he will probably die. Soon, the Titan clan leaders all restricted their own cultivation. Ban. Ye Chen waved his hand and instantly added other restrictions to the Titan clan leader and others. Receive. The Titan clan leader and his 70 or 80 strong men were all taken into the Brahma ring by Ye Chen. In less than a quarter of an hour, more powerful men from the Titan clan, Troll clan, and Solomon came over. There were more of them, but their strength was weaker than the 70 or 80 strong men like the Titan clan leader. Naturally, these strong men who came behind soon also chose to surrender. Receive. Ye Chen also collected these strong men. It's a pity that none of these strong men who came later have a system. All the powerful people in the glazed realm here in Titan City, listen. Come to Tongtian Emperor Peak to discuss something. The voice of the Titan clan leader spread from the Tongtian Emperor Peak, and soon, the top strongmen of the Troll sect and Solomon shouted, and the voice spread throughout the Tongtian Emperor Peak. What's going on? Mysterious. Titan universe now has many powerful people from the glazed realm in the entire Titan universe gathered here, and there are also many powerful people from other nearby universes who are at the glazed realm here. The total number is nearly 1,000. There are already more than 300 Liuli realm powerhouses captured by Ye Chen. There are still more than 600 powerful people in the glazed realm who are not under Ye Chen's control now. Soon a large number of powerful people gathered at Tongtian Emperor Peak. There are even many powerful people in the Bianhua realm. However, the powerful people in the Bianhua realm stayed at the foot of the mountain in the end, and they did not go up the mountain to enter the Xuanhuan Palace. You shouldn't be driving us away, right? If they want to drive us away, Crocodile Supreme and the others have to think carefully. Many powerful people were discussing secretly. They all want to get the immortal inheritance here, but they don't want to leave easily. More than 600 Liuli realm powerhouses quickly entered the Xuanhuan Palace. With so many of them acting together, they didn't even worry about whether there would be a trap here. Everyone, welcome to the Beauty Palace. My surname is Ye. Ye Chen's deep voice sounded. Xuanhuan Palace, Ye Chen himself, and Xiao Lu all exuded extremely terrifying auras. The faces of the hundreds of powerful men who entered the Beauty Palace changed. Everyone, I want to become the city lord of the ancient Titan city, and I want to obtain the cosmic will order from the Titan universe. I hope to get everyone's support. If you don't support it, die. Ye Chen said so that the body of the giant crocodile supreme appeared. Hundreds of strong men were secretly shocked. The giant crocodile supreme was a figure at the top glazed realm level. Everyone, the Titan clan leader and others are now in my space treasure. Many strong men from the Titan clan, Troll clan, and Solomon have agreed to support me. Hundreds of strong men, you look at me and I look at you. If they all work together and rush to the outside world, they can definitely rush out. But many of them are strong men from the Titan clan, the Troll clan, and Solomon. Moreover, they come from all over the Titan universe, even different universes, so it is too difficult to work together. Senior, can we meet the Titan clan leader and the others? A strong man spoke. Ye Chen nodded slightly, waved his hand, and all the Titan clan leaders appeared. Their cultivation was imprisoned. The Titan clan, the Troll clan, and the strong men who came behind Solomon smiled bitterly. What can they do in this situation? We, the Titan clan, support our seniors in becoming the city lord of the ancient Titan city and our support in controlling the will order of the universe. The Titan clan leader said solemnly. We, the troll sect, also support it? We Solomon support. The Titan clan leaders and others spoke one after another. In this situation, they had no choice. The hundreds of strong men who came behind also expressed their support. The Titan clan leader and others all agree that the cosmic will order has little to do with them. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. As long as I stay in the Empress Palace, I am invincible. Author, New Did. Chapter 439. I guarantee that if you succeed, at least 90% of you can leave safely. For those who don't perform well, don't blame me for being rude. Ye Chen said calmly. Many of the Titan chieftains and other strong men secretly breathed a sigh of relief. It seems that Ye Chen really wants to gain control of the Titan universe. In this case, there should be no mass killing. Everyone, please let more strong men come over. Titan chieftain, please send out a message to let many strong men who haven't come here come over. Ye Chen ordered. Yes. The Titan chieftains and others spread the news. 2 or 3 months have passed. Many other strong men in the Titan universe have come here. Inside the Brahma ring. Yanur, and Lan, who of you wants to obtain the universal order of the Titan universe? Ye Chen asked. Xuanhuan and Anlangsu are stronger in cultivation. Although Zi Lanyan is stronger, she has already obtained the universal order. Each person can only get one of this thing. You don't have to be modest. The one who gets it first may be worse, and we will definitely go to a better universe in the future. In a better universe, it is also possible to obtain the universal order. Xuanhuan smiled and said, Master, then I will obtain the universal order of the Titan universe. Okay. Ye Chen nodded, and Anlangsu also nodded slightly. A large number of Titan universe powerhouses were received by Ye Chen in the Brahma ring. Ye Chen appeared here with Xuanhuan. If the combat power value of the top Liuli realm is 5,000, Xuanhuan's current combat power value is about 4,000. Not much difference. Even if Xuanhuan only obtains the lowest level of the universal order, Xuanhuan's strength will be stronger than the top Liuli realm. Everyone, you are not asking me to obtain the universal order, but to let my woman Xuanhuan obtain the universal order. Ye Chen said in a deep voice. A large number of powerhouses looked at Xuanhuan. Everyone, you can start. When you succeed, most of you who perform well can leave. Ye Chen said in a low voice. Millions of strong men began to pray silently. All these strong men have immortal level cultivation. As long as they are recognized by most of the strong men in a universe, even those with lower cultivation can obtain the universal order. Xuanhuan's cultivation is not low. But Xuanhuan is not from the Titan universe. It will take her more time to obtain the universal order. Time passed day by day. The Titan Patriarch and others spread the news, asking a large number of strong men who have not reached the immortal level to pray as well. Half a year passed unknowingly. Suddenly, endless divine light enveloped Xuanhuan. Countless rays of light entered Xuanhuan's body and quickly formed the universal order. It shouldn't be the worst. Ye Chen thought to himself. After all, Xuanhuan is now condensing the universal order inside the Hanjian Palace. And there are many strong men participating this time. In addition to the strong men in the Titan universe, there are many strong men in other universes. Gradually, the universal order condensed and formed. It is a 3-color level universal order. The 5-color level universal order requires a great contribution. Xuanhuan is good enough to condense a 3-color universal order. It's a 3-color universal order. In that case, Xuanhuan's strength can be tripled. Her strength has surpassed us. Some top Liuli realm powerhouses secretly communicated. They were envious and jealous. The Titan chief secretly sighed. They fought for a long time, but they didn't expect that the rest of the universe would benefit. Congratulations, sir, congratulations, sir. Your Majesty has obtained the universal order, and the whole world celebrates. Many powerhouses spoke one after another. An extremely powerful aura burst out from Xuanhuan's body. Her strength has reached 3 times that of the top Liuli realm powerhouses. Xuanhuan still has room for improvement in the future. Thank you all. Xuanhuan said loudly. She looked at Ye Chen as she spoke. Ye Chen said calmly, everyone, please stay a little longer. Tomorrow, 90% of you can leave. Ye Chen said and went to another area in the Brahma ring. Casa Supreme, Titan Chief, and a few other strong men came here with Ye Chen. Casa Supreme, please give me your system. Ye Chen said. Casa Supreme and Titan Chief changed their faces. Senior, you want our system, isn't that inappropriate? Casa Supreme said in a deep voice. He doesn't want to give out the system. He has an attack crit system. It can increase the attack you make by 1 to 10 times. Be obedient, or die. You choose. Ye Chen said indifferently. In Hanjian Palace, Xiao Liu's powerful pressure fell on Casa Supreme. Even if he can get 10 times crit every time, he will be killed immediately if he dares to mess around. Senior, I can be loyal to you, can you not give me the system? Casa Supreme gritted his teeth. Without the system, his strength would be greatly reduced. Even if Ye Chen let him go, he would not be able to maintain his position. You are being disobedient. Ye Chen said indifferently, and Xiao Lu launched an attack instantly. A willow leaf directly pierced through the body of Casa Supreme. You. Casa Supreme stared with his eyes wide open, and his life breath quickly disappeared. The Titan Patriarch and his friends were terrified. Casa Supreme was not satisfied, and Ye Chen actually killed him directly. System, swallow it quickly. Ye Chen ordered in his mind. His system is much stronger than Casa Supreme's system. When Casa Supreme died, his system power was more easily swallowed by Ye Chen's system. Titan Patriarch, what kind of systems do you four have? Ye Chen asked with a smile. Among the millions of immortal-level strongmen, only a few of them have systems, and the probability is still quite low. Titan Patriarch took a deep breath and said, My lord, my system is a frenzy system, and the strength can be tripled after frenzy. The Titan Patriarch's system is still very different from that of Casa Supreme. The strength gained by his system amplification is relatively constant. The attack power of Casa Supreme's critical strike system will fluctuate. I have the alchemy system. Mine is the clock-in system. Mine is the God movement system, which can speed up the system. The other 3 strong men spoke one after another. Ye Chen smiled and said, The 4 of you, give me your systems. I promise to give you an immortal level technique within 100 years. The Titans looked at Ye Chen in shock. For them, the value of the immortal level technique is no less than the value of their own system. The system they got for a long time did not allow them to break through to the immortal level, and they did not get the immortal level technique. My lord, are you serious? Said the Titans. Ye Chen said lightly, Of course, I can kill you directly. There is no need to deceive you, right? The Titans nodded. Sir, that Casa Supreme. Ye Chen said, he didn't perform well. Solomon needs a new leader. Xuanhuan has already obtained the universal order here. It is not necessary to kill all the strong men in Solomon, but Casa Supreme must die. Sir, I am willing. I am willing to. The Titan Chief and others spoke up one after another, even the Titan Chief had no objection. If there is an objection, Casa Supreme is the role model. For the Titan Chief, since it is impossible for him to obtain the universal order, the value of the madness system to him has been greatly reduced. It is better to obtain the immortal level skills. As long as I stay in the Empress Palace, I am invincible. Author, New Dit. Chapter 440. It took some time for Yechen's system to devour all the systems of the Titan Patriarch and his people. System, sign in 3 times. Yechen said in his mind. It has been more than half a year since the last sign in. Now there are a lot of strong people gathered here, and the system has also devoured the power of other systems. There will definitely be good things in the 3 sign-ins this time. Sign in successfully. Congratulations to the host for upgrading the companion god Willow to the 3-star immortal level. Yechen's eyes lit up. The companion god Willow has been upgraded to the 3-star immortal level, and its strength has increased 5 times. In addition, the companion god Willow is different from other treasures. At the beginning of the July universe, its power could be released outside the Tianyuan Imperial Palace. Some information flooded into Yechen's mind. After the companion god Willow was upgraded, within 1,000,000 kilometers, the companion god Willow has the strength of the 3-star immortal level, and within a range of 10 million kilometers, the strength of the 2-star immortal level. There is also a 1-star immortal level within a range of 100 million kilometers. Although the range of 100 million kilometers is far from covering the entire Titan ancient city, it is already very good for the companion god Willow to have such an ability. At least within the range of Tongtian Emperor Peak, Xiaolu has the strength of 3-star immortal level. One of them can match 250 top Liuli realm strong men. Invincible here. Sign in successfully. Congratulations to the host for upgrading the Brahma ring to 3-star immortal level. Yechen was pleasantly surprised. Another 3-star immortal level reward. Not bad. And this reward upgraded the Brahma ring. The Brahma ring is not a combat treasure, and he can continue to equip it with his current strength. It will be much safer to enter the Supreme Universe in the future. Sign in successfully. Congratulations to the host for obtaining a 2-star immortal level Chaos Pill gift pack, which contains 5 1-star immortal level Chaos Pills, which can improve talent. 2 3-star immortal level rewards and 1 2-star immortal level reward, not bad. Yechen said in his heart. He quickly gave the 5 Chaos Pills to Enlangxiu and the other 5. This can improve their talent. Let their cultivation also improve a little. As for Yechen himself, he is close to the top level of Liuli realm. Although such elixir has some effect on him, the effect is weak. Only when Enlangxiu and the others get it can the benefits be maximized. Host, I plan to upgrade the system with the remaining 70% of the power. Do you have any suggestions? The system voice sounded in Yechen's mind. Yechen thought about it. His system has devoured more than a dozen systems. As long as the power is consumed in a certain aspect, the ability in that aspect can be enhanced. For example, the critical strike ability of Casa Supreme is actually quite good. System, you should do it yourself. I have no opinion. Yechen shook his head. For him, the most important thing is the ability of the system itself. Yechen has not asked the system to continue to strengthen its communication ability. Knowing that Luo Hongjian is in the Hongmeng universe is enough for Yechen for the time being. Okay host. Then this time, we will enhance the attack, defense, and hiding abilities. This time, the power absorbed is relatively large. It is estimated that the system upgrade will take about a year. The system said. Well. Yechen nodded slightly. With his current strength in the Titan universe, he is already fearless. Even if the strong men from the Hall of Life and Death come, Yechen is not afraid. Xuanhuan got the 3-color universal order. In 2 or 3 months, she should be able to condense a deputy order of the universal order. At that time, the deputy order of the universal order will definitely be given to him, and his strength here can be doubled. After having the universal order, Yechen can be free from the restrictions of heaven and earth. His doubling is not to the strength of twice the top Liuli realm. Yachen's strength can be close to 18 times the top Liuli realm. Such strength can completely kill the other top Liuli realm strongmen in seconds. Host, the system starts to upgrade. Take care. The system immediately entered the upgrade state after saying that. 2 months passed in a blink of an eye. Yachen clearly felt that his cultivation had reached the top Liuli realm level. When he could break through, it depended on fate. Xuanhuan and the others also improved a lot. After obtaining the universal order, Xuanhuan improved faster here. With the effect of the chaos pill, her strength has reached the top level of Liuli realm. Master, I have condensed a sub-command of the universal order. I'll give it to you first. Xuanhuan sent a message to Yachen. Okay. Yachen quickly got the sub-command of the universal order from Xuanhuan, and he instantly felt that the suppression of heaven and earth on him disappeared. On the contrary, his strength doubled. Wives, you all stop practicing. Take you out for a walk. Practice requires a combination of work and rest. Yachen sent a message to Enlangxiu and the others. Enlangxiu and the others quickly stopped practicing and came to the Brahma ring. Master, have you got the sub-command of the universal order? Enlangxiu asked happily. Yachen smiled and nodded. Yes, Yaner has given me the sub-command of the universal order, and my cultivation has reached the top level of Liuli realm. In the entire July universe, I can now have 18 times the strength of Liuli realm. Enlangxiu and the others showed joy on their faces. In this situation now, the Titan universe has completely become their territory. Brother-in-law, what are you waiting for? Let's go out and take a look. There should be many places worth seeing in the Titan universe. Luo Yudi said excitedly. Okay. In the number 13C area, the strongest universe is naturally the Sky universe where the Life and Death Palace is located. There are about 2,000 high-level universes in the entire number 13C area, and the Sky universe is the only super first-line universe. The Life and Death Palace is the only superpower. In the entire number 13C area, more than 30% of the immortal level strongmen are all gathered in the Sky universe. The proportion of the strongmen in the glazed realm is even higher here, reaching 50%. For the top strongmen, in a weaker universe, even if they live for hundreds of billions or trillions of years, their cultivation may not improve. There are many dangers in the Sky universe, but there is more hope here. The top heavenly Dao level strongmen think of immortality, and the top immortal level strongmen think of immortality. Palace Master, there is something going on in the Titan universe. A top glazed realm strongman arrived at the place where the Life and Death Palace Master was in seclusion. The Lord of Life and Death Hall does not have the immortal level of cultivation, but his combat power exceeds that of the top Liuli realm strongmen, and he has the deputy command of the universal order. The main command of the universal order here is in the hands of the Lord of Life and Death Hall's father. His father is an immortal level strongman and has long gone to the supreme universe. What's the situation? The Lord of Life and Death Hall opened his eyes, and the mighty aura filled every inch of space in his area. He himself has 5 times the strength of the top Liuli realm. His father has the main command of the 5-colored universal order, and his deputy command can increase his strength by 3 times. His strength here is equivalent to 20 times the top Liuli realm level. Yachen's current strength in the Titan universe is not as good as the Lord of Life and Death Hall's strength here. Lord, an unknown strongman has obtained the Titan universe's universal order. We have lost control of the Titan universe. Titan universe. The Lord of Life and Death Hall frowned secretly. He knew that there were powerful immortal level strongmen sealed there. All along, the Life and Death Hall has tried its best to maintain the balance of the Titan universe. The Titan clan leader and his men were unable to obtain the universal order. How could such a thing happen suddenly? No sign beforehand. The Lord of Life and Death said, somewhat displeased. Yes, Lord. The other party took down fellow Titan deist in a very short time. The Lord of Life and Death pondered and said, send an envoy to the Titan universe and order the current ruler of the Titan universe to come over. I want to see who it is. Yes, Lord. The Life and Death Hall quickly sent an envoy. The space battleship the envoy was riding was extremely fast. In less than half a year, the envoy of the Life and Death Hall entered the Titan universe.